BYD sold a record number of electric cars and plug-in hybrids, but particularly electric cars in the month of July. This year, they're up 89% versus their incredible year last year, but problems are emerging. I'm going to just present to you this data. I'm going to show you what I think. And then I'm going to ask you, could your BYD shares, your stock in BYD, be at risk potentially? Is something going on that will possibly alarm investors over the next 6 months? There could be. Seriously. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. BYD's Atto 3. It's their number one best-selling car worldwide outside of China. It's their bread and butter car. Primary export car. Other cars that BYD export include the Dolphin, now just started, the Han, just started as well, and the Seal, that's about to begin. Now, BYD sales this year have been fantastic, but not for those cars. The Dolphin has stayed flat. Sales for the Dolphin have been excellent, but those sales have only been within China. So Dolphin sales within China, excellent. Dolphin sales outside of China, we don't really know quite yet. It's only just basically hit the market. It's going to have some huge challenges to take on with the MG4 and, of course, the Aura Good Cat. However, that car could do well. We don't know quite yet. But we do know the Han's been on sale in Europe for quite a while. Its sales have not really improved. The Seal has just gone on sale. In China, the Seal, its demand has gone down significantly. It's certainly not one of BYD's winners. BYD put a lot into that car. It's got a new electric car platform. It's actually a very impressive car, but people just don't really want electric sedans. It's not selling. In China, its sales have been very disappointing. They've gone down. The biggest challenge here that I see for BYD, and that is, well, hey, this is a company who has grown their sales by 89% this year, but that growth has primarily come where from? From China, not from international car markets. And that is a big shock to me because BYD now sell cars in nearly 40 countries worldwide. Why are their sales not going up? Why are their cars not being sold in Europe when they're available in so many European countries, including the UK? Atto 3, you can buy them in the UK. There's plenty of stock, plenty of colors, plenty of options. The prices are pretty good too, but they're not selling. The only place where the Atto 3 is selling out of the basically 40 countries that it's sold in good numbers is in Israel, Thailand, and Australia. Of course, New Zealand as well, but that's a fairly small car market. BYD's overseas passenger EV sales have, well, they started the year pretty well. I thought they were doing great. 10,400 sales in January, 15,000 in February, and yet the rest of the year sales have been flat. 13,000, 14,000, 10,000, 10,000, 18,000. Those numbers are, to be honest, frankly, abysmal. When you think about it, they're growing at a record pace. They're selling cars now in India, Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, Israel, the Middle East, Europe, the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands. Need I go on? You see my point here. And the numbers here are averaging out at about 12,000 per month. This is absolutely not what I expected to happen. I'm going to apologize to people because I expected this growth to be astronomical. I'm sorry, I clearly got this one wrong. Clearly, people in Europe don't want to buy BYD cars. They've been on sale in Norway for a long time and they still only sell in very small numbers. Europe now, they've been on sale for a while, not selling. Yes, there's issues here. Dealerships are marking the prices up. They're charging too much. Obviously, BYD are not selling directly. They're selling through established dealership networks. Those networks are sometimes not very good. This strategy from BYD, I think they should change it. I think if they sold direct like Tesla, they could do really well, but I don't think they plan to do that. Looking at the Atto 3. It first really began shipping worldwide in the month of August last year, or even July, June, and the sales were pretty good. I mean, you got to see these numbers looking here at November and December, nearly 30,000 vehicles sold in China and outside of China. Eventually, BYD hit a record high in the month of March of 40,000. About half of those in China. In fact, about 2/3 in China, about a third worldwide. Since then, though, Atto 3 demand has gone down. Now, the sales of almost all BYD models have gone up in the last 5 months. Almost all of them. Significantly. They're selling a lot more cars in the month of July than they were in March, but not the Atto 3. This to me shows you that demand for the Atto 3 globally is nowhere near what we thought it would be, what BYD thought it would be. And I'm very surprised to see this happen. 40,000 sales in March, April 39,000, down again in May to 35,000, down in June to 33,000, and down in July to 31,000. The Atto 3 is doing the exact opposite of what BYD as a company is doing with its overall sales. Overall sales for BYD this year have gone up every single month. Sales for the Atto 3 this year have gone down for 5 straight months in a row. The surprising thing is, during those 5 months, BYD, all they did was start selling the Atto 3 in more countries. You would think that would have increased the sales and increased the demand. But you can see here very clearly the demand just really isn't there for the Atto 3. Now, yes, Australians, I know you guys are buying it. I know you love it. It's a good car. I totally get where you're coming from, that you think that this isn't congruent, this video, with how you feel about the company. Now, don't get me wrong. BYD sales are doing really well, but they're not doing well worldwide. Absolutely not. They're doing very, very well in China, incredibly well in China. But China is a tough, tough market. It's about to hit a catastrophe. There is too many car manufacturers in China. There is too many electric car manufacturers. There is too many car manufacturers, period. And this is a zero-sum game. At some point, you have to hit a roadblock. If you're only going to sell cars, primarily 90% of your car market is one country. That's where BYD is at right now. That, my friends, is going to be a challenge for BYD's future growth. Now, I personally predicted BYD and Tesla would be the two largest automakers in the world by 2030 last year. But if BYD doesn't sort out the challenges that it's facing outside of China, then there is exactly zero chance of that happening. I still am very surprised to see the Atto 3, which is definitely a good car for the price, that its demand is really going down month after month after month.